Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide Anindya Banerjee. Just one data and the entire market complexion changed. Kal sham tak, at least 5:30, right after the currency markets closed here, the trend was this: the dollar index was falling. Dollar rupee was at its lowest point since early August. Equity markets were rising and commodities like gold and others were doing well. Then the US CPI inflation was released. It was much higher than expected, जिसके कारण the whole trend flipped. Dollar index shot up, US bond yield shot up, equity sold off heavily, and dollar rupee in the offshore went from 79.10 spot reference to right now closer to 79.60. Now, the odds for a 100 basis point hike in next week's meeting from the US Fed has increased quite a bit. It was almost zero one day back. Now it is around 40%. So that has been the change of sentiment, and that's the reason why we are seeing this kind of reaction across financial markets. Now, एक और कारण हो सकता है of this outsized move in the financial markets कि last एक हफ्ता में there has been a lot of position squaring off. जो excessive long positions था in the dollar and short position in other assets, that has been partly unwound. And जिसके कारण the market was much lighter, and hence this kind of a reaction after the US CPI. Now, dollar rupee has become a very difficult market to trade over the past 1 month. क्योंकि ये absolutely choppy है. It is creating a range and then suddenly it's breaking the range, but not sustaining at those levels and again flipping back. Now that makes it a difficult market to trade, because if you short straddle, if you short strangle, the margin calls are, the probability of hitting your stops or getting margin calls are very high. If you are trying to do directional bets, then also the trends is not sustaining, so the odds of making money in those is not high. So only strategy which has survived in this kind of a choppy environment is an iron fly, where you short a straddle and you buy a strangle. So it's a hedged position. So जिससे कारण you can hold that position till expiry irrespective of these wild moves. So our advice will be to focus on iron flies, because it is becoming very difficult to say which way the direction of the trend will happen. Right now it's a very choppy market, and global environment जिस हिसाब से has turned hostile, तो उस हिसाब से dollar rupee may again inch up a little more. But we all know closer to 80 we have seen very heavy intervention from the RBI. So closer to 80 is a very strong resistance. जो हो सकता है can temporarily break, but the way the RBI has shown the resolve कि it wants to protect that level, so that breaks will not may not sustain. So इसके लिए again the only strategy which we can think of at this point in time is a short iron fly, because it's a hedge strategy. The margin requirement is almost like half of what you would pay on a straddle, and it keeps you in the game till expiry, and because it's a hedge trade. इसके अलावा और कोई strategy we will if it's possible we will definitely issue it through a telegram channel based on how the market shapes up. आज हो सकता है कि the market may see a follow through buying again. The RBI intervention risk is there, क्योंकि अगर 40-50 पैसा ऊपर खुलेगा तो those are days when the RBI steps in. So we will be again issuing those trades intraday on our Telegram channel, and right now the support will be around 79, 10, 20 levels on a spot basis, and resistance will be closer to 79, 80, and then of course 80 levels on a spot basis. On the rupee crosses, Euro INR and GBP INR will be under pressure, and so will be JPY INR. So all those three currencies can see more selling. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. A fantastic day.